Welcome to Civil War RX. I'm Carol Adrian. This is a mini ball. This little projectile changed the face of warfare and of medicine. It's about an inch long, weighs just over an ounce, and it caused incredible damage. There were over 1 million casualties in the American Civil War, and it's estimated that 90% of them were caused by the mini ball. Today we're going to be talking with Dr. Alfred J. Bollet, one of the world's foremost experts on Civil War medicine. Jay, what was it that made these wounds different and so devastating?
Well, it was the size of the projectile and the fact that it was tumbling. Although they were rifled, there was grooving in the barrel of the gun, of the rifle, which made it spin, and so it had greater accuracy, but it still tumbled, and therefore it just tore up tissues terribly. And when it hit a bone, the bone would fragment, and there'd be pieces of bone, pieces of tissue in the wound, and this is what led to infection. The modern way of referring to the size of the bullet was a 58 caliber, 0.58, and it caused a lot more damage than current, much more high-speed bullets, which will penetrate, and if they hit a vital structure, they will absolutely destroy it. But they don't fragment the bone the way mini balls did when they hit an extremity. Of course, when they hit the body or chest or head, the wounds were even more devastating because they just tore up all the tissue.
A lot of times the abdominal, chest, and head wounds were really left on the field to die. It was considered untreatable?
That's right, that's right. They did triage the patients, and they did save some with head and trunk wounds, but a lot of the time they just made them comfortable, gave them some opium or actual morphine and water, and did not try to evacuate them and treat them. And this is important in regard to the statistics about wounded in the Civil War, because it turns out that in the hospitals they were treating the extremity wounds and not the head and chest wounds, which didn't get evacuated. So it looks as if most of the wounds were in the extremities, but in fact the fatal injuries were in the head and body.
We're going to explore the subject further with the infections caused by these wounds. So please join us again on Civil War RX with Dr. Bollet as we look at infection.